Hello, I'm Mark. Welcome to Scotch Sunday. Today, for St. Patrick's Day in the month of March, we're going to do an Irish whiskey. Today we have something new. This is the Proper 12 Irish Apple. Now, I did a video on Proper 12 a long time ago. It's pretty much a low-end offering. It's $25, $26, somewhere in that range. It's not very expensive. And so I didn't even buy a whole bottle. I bought one of the little pints, and because I figured I wasn't going to like it. And I don't want to say that I was like in love with it, but it was better than I expected. And for the price, it's not bad. Much like Jameson, though, it's, you're not talking like super expensive bottles or anything. So, but Proper 12, this one is only 35% ABV, and it's a mix of the regular Proper 12 with some natural apple flavor. The distiller who actually makes it is Bushmills. It is triple distilled, like almost all Irish whiskey is. It's a blend of Irish grain spirit and single malt Irish whiskey. So this one, or at least that's the Proper 12, then they add the natural apple, green apple, Irish apple flavor to this. So the Proper 12 comes from District 12 of Western Dublin, which is where Conor McGregor is from. He's kind of the one who invented this whiskey. He recently sold it for quite a bit of money, but I think he still is on as like a spokesperson. So he still has some kind of role in the company. So I'm going to go ahead and give this a roll. So it is, the other thing I know that it is a minimum of 3 years old in Ex-Bourbon casks. Now, I don't know where that apple flavor comes from, if that's from Calvados or something, or just artificial green apple flavor, but yeah, that's what it's in there. And boy, you can smell it. It smells like green apple. It smells like Jolly Rancher candy. Absolutely smells like Jolly Ranchers. Wow, that is the predominant nose on this. Green apple. Maybe some grape, but fresh grapes, not like grape juice or anything, but it smells very, very sweet. Green apple, Jolly Ranchers. Now, 35% ABV, I didn't expect to get any real strong alcohol note. I really don't. That's all I get. Maybe some vanilla and honey, but not a lot. Oh, I didn't show this to you nor read it to you, did I? So, all right. So there it is in the glass. Now it 35% ABV. This is probably chill filtered. This is the bottle. It is a green bottle, so there's not really much I can show it to you on it. So anyway, this says crisp and fresh, Erie born. Erie means Ireland. Number 12 Irish apple. Proper number 12. So it's actually proper number 12. Proper number 12 Irish whiskey with natural apple flavors. Product of Ireland. Smooth to the core. 70 proof. Crisp and clean. Proper number 12 Irish apple. Our master distiller and I set out to craft something flavorful that stays true to my roots where it all began for me in Ireland. Proper Irish Apple is a delicious blend of my award-winning and tasty Proper number 12 Irish whiskey with natural apple flavors. This liquid is smooth to the core with crisp and fresh Irish apple finish with an Irish apple finish. Enjoy it neat as a shot or over ice on or in a cocktail. A proper Irish refreshment. For every bottle sold, we are proud to donate to first responders around the world, and that's Conor McGregor. So yeah, he sold it, but he's still involved in the company somehow. And that's it. So, okay. See if I got anything a little different on there. I'm getting a little honey now and a little bit of vanilla. But, okay, so yeah, so that green apple kind of settled a little bit. I wonder what it would be like after like 10 minutes. If I quit rolling the glass, but, okay. He sure is proud of his whiskey, though. My award-winning, I guess maybe it won an award, but I mean, it's a good bottom shelf whiskey. It's still drinkable. It's just nothing spectacular, but you know, there's more expensive whiskeys, Irish whiskeys out there that aren't as good as this. You know, it's no Glendalough. I love Glendalough, but and this is flavored. I'm not a big fan of flavored whiskeys. These usually score pretty low on my scale. So oh yeah, and I'll go ahead and talk about that. My scale is, I use a 1 to 10 scale. I do that because having done research in the past, using instruments that use Likert scales, and it is pronounced Likert, the larger a scale you make, the less reliable it comes. And two of the things you're looking for when you're doing research is you're looking for reliability and validity. Validity means it measures what it's supposed to do. Reliability means that it's consistent over time. So you can throw out a big, long range of a Likert scale, it's going to become less reliable. So you want your Likert scale shouldn't be 0 to 1 to 100. It just shouldn't be. And that's not only my opinion, but so I use probably 1 to 5. It would be even more reliable, but I don't think there's enough nuances when you go that low. So, and for me, like a 6 is kind of like a okay whiskey that's drinkable, but maybe it's not something you have to have on your shelf. 7 and above, it belongs on your shelf. So like a 50 would be like I don't have many that have scored that low because I don't buy bottom shelf whiskey. So anyway, so I have had some score 50, and actually it was a flavored whiskey. I think Fireball scored pretty low, but yeah. So that's my scale. All right, enough on that. On to the palate. That is so sweet. Wow. That is like candy. It is so sugary. Wow. Not so much green. It still has that apple, that Jolly Rancher nose, but the taste is more like apple juice, I think. If there's a green apple juice, it does seems more like a green apple than a red apple, but it's very juicy, very sweet, very, very sweet. I'm getting some caramel and vanilla in there, but apple juice, and very, very sweet. It really hasn't changed much now. Again, a little bit, maybe I'm just getting a little bit of that honey and vanilla that I didn't get on the initial nosing, but it's definitely there now. Okay. Again, proper 12, not an expensive whiskey. It's like a $26, $27 bottle. It's not bad. It's drinkable. It's very sweet. I think it's a cool thing to try. So, I mean, I have to give it at least a 6. I don't see that I would keep it on my shelf because I just don't like flavored whiskey, but you might. So, for some people, this might be a really cool drink. But yeah, I have to give it a 6. I can't not at least give it 6 because there is some enjoyment factor to it, but I can't give it 7 because I won't keep it on my shelf. But again, some people are going to love this. I mean, some people love, your Jack Daniels or what is it, Jim Beam Honey or whatever it is. Some people love Fireball, which is vile, but I would drink this before Fireball. I would drink this before Jameson Orange. So it definitely, again, for the price, it's a good deal. But I still have to go 6 because I won't buy another bottle. But, like I said, some people out there will probably like this. So, all right, thanks for stopping by. We'll see you next time.